Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be not a long one, it's going to be a short one, and it's going to be on the chance of a northeast snowstorm. Now this snowstorm the question is whether it's going to be off the coast or it's going to be closer to the shore and it's going to impact areas like Boston and New York. And keep in mind that this was almost exact same situation with Winter Storm Grayson. Winter Storm Grayson was expected to track right where my arrow is. It was supposed to be way off the coast. It was supposed to track like somewhere off here, way off here. But it in fact ended up tracking somewhere right along here, and that produced an absolute massive snowstorm for the eastern coast of the United States of America. But this storm is right now forecasted to miss the east coast by quite a bit, just a little bit of snow shower activity. You could see it intensifies by a lot later on um, in its life future. So areas like Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, and Labrador of Canada will get hammered by this winter storm. There still will see some snow from this system, but you could see there's two systems. This is almost similar to that one storm, the Winter Storm Nemo. You could see there's one piece right here, one piece right here. If these two combine, then this would be an absolute massive snowstorm. So has a possibility of becoming a huge snowstorm, and I'm not alarming you guys, but you got to get ready for this because that's just what's going to later happen. But this is the main concern right now because you can see it's going to be intensifying from pretty much barely a low, not that strong, but you can see how much moisture it has with it. It has a lot of moisture, and it's going to be intensifying as it moves up the east coast. But again, it's only going to be skimming the east areas like Boston and Maine. Now let's look at the forecast, what they have at weather.com. All they're saying is rain showers mixing with snow showers later on in the day, and then chance of precipitation 50%, and then snow showers in the evening or snow accumulations less than 1 inch. And again, nothing too major. The winds aren't going to be exactly howling because the storm is not going to be impacting them too close. It's going to be too far off the shore. And now let's look at the European model, what it has to say. So we move. This is Sunday, Monday time frame. So this is still very close, and there's still a lot of uncertainty. This doesn't happen that much. But again, this was the same situation with Winter Storm Grayson that happened. I made a video on that, and it was pretty much the same exact thing happened. So this is anywhere you see this gridded pattern of, say, you could see it's white. That's snow. This is all rain. This blue color, and you could see. So there's gonna be some, and the European model pretty much similar to the European to the GFS. Nothing too much. Has a little bit coming up here, as you could see, a little bit snow. That would be on Tuesday right in the morning. But you can see how strong the snowstorm would be. It's gonna be a big one for areas like Nova Scotia, New Brunswick. Like I said, it's gonna be a big one, and it grows up the coast, and yeah, it's gonna be a massive snowstorm. But it's gonna be a massive snowstorm, except the thing is whether it's gonna hit the highly populated areas of the Northeast. So now let's look at, say, Boston. Let's type in Boston for this for our location, Massachusetts, and let's see what certain weather models have in forecast. So the ECMF, sorry, the European model, you could see warm temperatures for Saturday, Sunday, but this is where interest starts coming in. Somewhere right along here, Tuesday, from Monday into Tuesday. And as you could see, all the European has is a little bit of snow, one at 3 o'clock a.m. The least aggressive out of all the models. The next model that we're going to look at is the NAEMS 12 kilometer. It's one of the NAM model family, and you can see it indicates several more hours of snowfall. Again, this would be light snow, nothing too heavy, maybe 1 to 3 inches. Now let's look at the GFS. The GFS has several hours of light snow, so again, this would probably be somewhere close. Let's actually look at the new snow. If we look, actually, we'll look at that later. But you can see several hours of snow, and then the NAM 3 km is probably the most aggressive, with a little bit of rain at the beginning and then turning into snow. And if we look how much snowfall the GFS is putting out, I don't think it's anything significant at all. It's not much at all. Next 10 days, let's say. Actually, that's the next 5 days. You could see couple of there's maybe couple of inches. This is somewhere around 3-4 inches of snow, nothing too major. But this is the next 10 days. This is what they're saying, and that's 20 inches. That I don't think that's gonna happen. But if that were to happen, that'd be quite interesting to see what happens. But we're not gonna talk about that because that's still so far out. But in general, guys, this is a thing worthy watching. So stay tuned. I'll be updating you guys, and as always, see you guys on the next episode.